in a tunevibrate.com.
Papi, why you coming for your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill the cow. What your own problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you're running so well.
My daughter, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town, they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that ball can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the ball will talk it. You doing the right thing, the ball will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing that we want you all time, yo.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now, Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying by in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my Logan Hour. Don't that distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves.
In a tunevibrate.com.
Papi, why you coming for your breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill the cow. What your own problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you're running so well.
My daughter, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town, they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that ball can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the ball will talk it. You doing the right thing, the ball will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing that we want you all time, yo.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now, Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you will watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
Just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying by in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my looking hour. Don't that distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy, so that today, Papi was telling me that seriously? I want to look for looking hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about looking hour.
My daughter? Ha, now hey there, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
Tunebyblog.com.
Papi! Why you coming for you breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill a cow. What your no problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you're running somewhere.
My daughter? Ha, yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same player running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now, lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha, yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town, they call it Logan's Hour. Man, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing that we want our time here.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
So, just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, man, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But I see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my looking hour. Don't that distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy, so that today, Papi was telling me that seriously? I want to look for looking hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. looking hour.
My daughter, ha, that ain't there. Don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
All right, my daughter, don't say I'll tell you bye. So you know what? We were trying to adjust. We have a few things we're adjusting on just right away. So want to say thank you all of you who joined us today. Welcome again to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. Want to say to all of you who joined us for the first time, want to say thank you for joining us. And those of you who has been always here with us, we want to say, well, we got nothing to give you but to say thank you. So I was just working on one of my mixer here, and I realized that I had to straighten up something on there. And right now, I don't know if you can hear me or you can't hear me, but however, I think I need to adjust something here. So just a second. I know some of you like, oh my gosh, you can hear you. So hold on just a second, okay? All right, so let me see here if I'm clear. Okay, I see. I think, hold on, let me look at my internet here. Probably I'm not on my Wi-Fi because I think my image is like frozen. Okay. All right. It's a little better now. So just take it still. Let me straighten up something right away. Yeah. I try to connect one of my mixer here is not connecting, so I'm just gonna leave this one out of it, and I'm gonna use the rest of the other ones I have right now. So this one this is what I do, receive my calls on everything, make everything come through the system. But for today, I ain't gonna use this because something not quite right here today. So just hold on. I'll be right back. Let me take the short break again. I'll be right back.
In at tunesbyblog.com.
Papi, why you coming for you breathing like that?
My daughter. Hey, my daughter, yeah. The old people can say that curiosity kill a cow. What your no problem again?
Papi, I really don't have problem. But the way you breathing, sir, it's like you running somewhere.
My daughter, ha yaka. If I give you the little G's, you yourself will be running to the same place I'm running. So you just hold it there.
Papi, Papi, play on me now. Lay on me. You know I your daughter too now.
My daughter, guess what? I had to run away from Wego. Ha yaka. Tuesday and Thursday, they got one show in town. They call it Logan's Hour. Ma, that boy can talk the thing that are happening in Indiana. Even when you steal, even you doing wrong thing, the boy will talk it. You doing the right thing, the boy will praise you.
For real, Papi? No, that kind of thing. 1 hour time, yeah.
My daughter, I'm telling you, let me tell you now. Logan's Hour come on every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. And when you want to watch Logan Hour, you gotta be on time, or else you watch the show after the show. But guess what?
What, Papi?
So, just go to Facebook and subscribe to Logan Hour. You go to YouTube, you subscribe to Logan Hour. Anytime Logan Hour coming on, you will get notification. That the notification made me running at the door, my daughter, because I won't be laying back in my living room, ma, and get ready to call on that show.
Papi, thank you so much for the information. But I see Tommy walking, coming it out. I don't know if that he looking at too. Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Oh, what's that? What you calling my name like that for? What you calling my name like that for? Take your time and you get. I'm watching my looking hour. Don't that distract me, yo. Wait now. If you ain't got what to do right now, we're already enjoying ourselves. You better get involved with the fries, girl. Tommy, so today, Papi was telling me that seriously? I'm going to look for Logan Hour, yeah. Papi, thank you. Thank you for telling me about Logan Hour.
My dollar? Ha, now hey there, don't say I'll tell you. Bye.
Okay, my dollar, don't say I'll tell you. Bye. All right, so again, we want to say to all of you, welcome. Those of you who joining us for the first time, we want to say, okay, thank you, Samar Hamu Logan, to say I'm loud and clear. So those of you who join us for the first time, I want to say thank you so much. You know, I've been having a little difficulty here, so I'll try to make sure I have everything set up. You know, today's one of those days, you know. Like somebody told me the other day, I was coming home and the person said, "You gonna have your show today?" I said, "Yes." They said, "Yeah, please, man." And when the person said, "Please, man," I said, "Oh God, what a person trying to say here?" So okay. All right. So you know, the devil, sometimes the devil can be busy. Or sometimes it can be our own thing and we can just say that the devil. Trust me. I have my headphone, my headset I usually use, you know, and all of a sudden, boom, my headset said, I ain't working. I said, okay, you see that? I said, no problem. I have my other substitute headset. Now to connect my mixer said, you know what? I'm gonna give you hard time. But I don't care what the mixer or whatever do. We are here. We are here. So again, we want to say to all of you who join us for the first time, we want to say thank you again. Welcome to the Logan's Hour. Today is Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025. And all the weekend we had enough fun. Oh, we have fun. We have fun. We have fun to the point where I'm still host, you know. I'm still host. So bear with me a little. We're about to talk so many things. We're about to give you some clues. Some of you who, when they were present or through the Judah 26 celebration, even at the ball, even at the park, the soccer game thing, you know, some of you are not there now. So we out there, we'll give you update. We'll give you update. We'll tell you what happened. I know somebody want them to say, oh, but USA, you know, I wanted the ball. Yeah, you know, we're getting old ball can be playing. I came home from the IEM Barrow game, took a shower, went in my room to relax. I said, oh, let me relax small before I go for that ball. I'm so tired right now. When I got up, it was 3 a.m. 3 a.m. And luckily for me, I had to see some of the things that happened at the ball on Facebook pages. It hurt me so bad. All right, so hold on here before we can go far. Just a second. Let me get my charger. I think I'm running out of current right now. So stick and still. Let me get my charger right in my bag here. All right, everybody, join us again. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. Welcome again to another great edition of the Logan's Hour. Today we are here as usual. So we want to say to all of you who join us for the first time, this is where you need to be. Those of you who has been joining us want to say, hey, you know this is the place. So want to say to all of our people, those of you who always make sure we're doing it here together. Let's start doing it together again. It's about the time of the year where we come up and we get back on the show like as usual. You know, I know sometimes my schedule might be rough. I'm have some other stuff going on that can permit me to come on the show. It pains me not to come here and talk about things that I love to do best. You know, my wife knew me. I love to talk. And the best part of it, I love when I make mistakes and people correct my mistakes and be like, "Yeah, Mr. Logan, yeah, you know the like you know everything. Yeah, now you not made that mistake." Yes, those kind of things. I love to do them. I love to do them. I love to make mistakes. I love to be corrected by people because that's how we learn and that's how we grow. So today is a very, 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 very important day to all of us. So I want to use this time to say to you all, I'm excited that you all are here today. And I look forward to us having a very beautiful show here. And I look forward to every one of you here contributing, if possible. And we're gonna start again where we will have guests coming in because it has been too long that we have not invited no ready powerful guests to make this show a little more harder than what we are doing right now. I have few people the other day, but I turned them down. I had you know where Gene, but you know where, but due to my busy schedule too, I couldn't keep up with the promise. And I had somebody else from Liberia wanted to come on, a very relevant person as well. But for me, it's not about bringing all of the big people. I love to talk about my community. I love because those of you who knows primarily this show was we created this show to talk about the Liberian community of Indiana because the main reason why we decided to shift our focus in that directions was when we got here, there were nothing there were nothing to show to say, well, those that were here before, these are the things they've been doing. You guys are just coming. You can learn from these steps. So we all been just guessing. So that's why we decided we said, you know what? Let's have something that the community can go back to and make reference to after years to come. So we want to say to you all, we will come back and we'll be stronger. You know, I believe in incremental growth. Little here, little there, little here, little there. Before you made up your mind, we are back again like before. And don't forget, we are in the electionary year. The Liberian community of Indiana is about to go to election again. And we have probably we have three candidates, but as yet we have two candidates. We have prospective candidate, we have Volule. He's on the ticket and vying for the presidency, want to lead you in the Liberian community. Then second, we have another person, but the person name cannot be disclosed as yet because I was still not to mention the person name, but that's a very powerful person too. So we're going to have a competitive election in the Liberian community. So all of you here want to participate in your community election, start making up your mind now. Start choosing your side gradually. When the other side announce, boom, let's get the ball rolling and let's see. But whoever person becomes the next president of the Liberian community of Indiana, we wish you all the best. We'll be here to work with you. We'll be here to do what we do best. So I know a lot of people might think that the reason why Philip has been all around to most of the events is because of Mr. Parker or Mr. Boya. No, my goal is not to cover only the Parker's administration. If you can recall, I started my program during the Tatis administration. and I cover the end of the Tatis administrations. So going forward, as long as God can keep me strong, I want to make the younger generation or generation to come to go into the cloud. Just log on to Logan's Hour. What you see here is the minute portion of what is happening on the Logan's Hour. The Logan's Hour is not just talk show. It's all inclusive. We cover programs, we cover baby shower, we cover events in other places, we covered historical sites. All you got to do, log on to Logan's Hour on YouTube and watch some of these things. So we have everything there. We want to make our community to be a place where people can not just guess about us. People are going to go there and watch our events and see how unique we are. We are a unique set of people in this part of the United States called Indiana. Because, one time I went somewhere and somebody wanted to like trivialize the discussion talking about, I said, oh, I live in Indiana. And the person was like, Indiana? Where they get Indiana? Then I told the person, I said, well, I'm sorry for your ignorance, but I would not be the one to explain to you where Indiana is located in America. Then he said, what? You trying to insult me? I said, I'm not insulting you. I'm just telling you, I'm sorry about your ignorance. If you are an ignorant person, you have to hold me responsible for you not knowing Indiana. They asking few questions. I said, do you know Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson? He said, yeah, who would not know Michael Jackson? All the late babies know Michael Jackson. I said, where he was born? Indiana, of course, in Gary. Do you know Mike Pence, the former vice president to current president Donald Trump? Yes. Where he from? Indiana. Do you know the basketball team that went to the NBA final? Indiana. Do you know where they play the NBA All-Star? Indiana. So what else you need to know about Indiana? Oh, and I said, because y'all don't read. All y'all do is, when you're coming to these people country, all y'all think about is Minnesota, Philadelphia, Jersey, and New York, and that's it. And y'all don't know places. The most residential area in terms of bringing up your children in the United States is Indiana. I'm not bragging because I live here, but I have traveled to other states. I went to Philadelphia. I saw some of my friends who've been in the United States forever. And I even asked them a few questions. I said, hey, bro, why you stay here? He said, why? I said, because the place you live in make no sense. If I were you, I'll be moving to Indiana right now. Because Indiana have a whole vast land space that you could be occupying the house, 4-bedroom house, instead of living here and paying almost this amount for just 2-bedroom and rat infested. You don't have no parking space. The place so dirty. So why can you move somewhere in your children? Because so you leave the front door straight on the main street. I said you're endangering your own children. So move somewhere. You have peace of mind. You have community-friendly people. And you move on and live your life. I said some of these popular places, everybody want to live Philadelphia. Everybody want to live Minnesota. Everybody want to live New Jersey. That's just the name. That's just the name. All right, enough of that. Let's go to our program today. So first of all, we want to use this time to say a very big thank you to all of those who show up for the Independence Day celebration. And we also want to use this time to say a very big thank you to all of my IE and Barrow team members. On Saturday on the July 26th, there was an IE and Barrow gameplay, and that game was organized by Lotu SC, the Indiana old timer, the Labyrinth old timer of Indiana. And that game specifically was a game that brought the community together. Usually every year when the old timer decide to have IE and Barrow game, because IE and Barrow game is the two traditional teams from Liberia. So we make it all inclusive. So it's a conglomeration of all other teams and organizations. Regardless which organization you find yourself in, you can make yourself part of one of those teams. Either you can take IE or you can take Barrow. It depends on which side you feel comfortable playing for. Or traditionally, if you're now a little boy coming up and you read or heard about IE and Barrow, you can choose a side. So a lot of people chose their side. For me, you know me, I was born as an IE fan. Later on, down the road, my uncle I live with, he became president of Barrow. After he became president of Barrow, he became I think president of LPRC orders. So Barrow become part of me at a certain point in time. So now I found myself to start loving Barrow. And now in Indiana, Barrow is almost like, I don't know, Barrow is the dominant force now. Barrow has defended her trophy 2 times in a row. This gone game, Barrow defeated IE, the Invisible 11, 3-2. And want to say kudos to Adebayo. He scored those 2 goals for the Invincible 11 for IE. And it was a very good game. And Barrow eventually walked out of there as the champion of 2025. So now Barrow is the defending champ again. So next year, around the same time again, we have the IE and Barrow game. And Barrow will have to come back to defend this trophy. And we have all of the guys who played for Barrow before will come back, all of the guys who played for IE. But trust me, it was an exciting game. It was the game that brought the community together. We could see the unity. We could see the uniqueness of the community. We saw our brothers and everybody together. You saw Horty Palmer and Michelle. Nobody might call him man and I can call him I can call him 2 of them, they call him chocolate. Michelle and Horty Palmer, the 2 bought him. Then on the 27th, oh man, on the 27th, yeah, on the 27th, a real big one happened. And that was the Indiana Lone Star went against Lotu FC, the Indiana Old Town. And that game was a real game. And the game was so tough to the point where Lotu FC had their last goal, they redeemed in the 90 plus 3 minutes. So to tell you how this game was rough. Everybody show up. The entire community show up. The reception at the park was so overwhelming. But the game was a beautiful game. If you can see the score sheet here, you had the Lone Star scoring in the first 15 minutes, followed by Nucci coming to redeem in 33 minutes. Right after them, we went to first half. In the second half, Indiana Lone Star came out very strong again. Mario scored in the 58 minutes. Lone Star redeemed again in the 63 minutes. Then Lone Star poured another one in again. While Otamo was there complaining and don't know what to do, we have Super Mario, the man of the match. The man got speed. We call the man Speed. And the man had to make the last goal in 90 plus 3 minutes. But I want to say shout out to our Nation 1, our goalkeeper. He's injured. The first goal, he got injured. But I want to say right now he's recovering from the president. From the coach of the Old Timer. So it was a very exciting. You can also see doing it. So. Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, let's go.
I will deal with what we do. Put him on the chest. I don't want to play, but who will play? Let's play. We're over there. Check out chest time. Gentlemen, let's put your chest. The national order for 3 down to 1. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And mighty be upon. Don't you honey bring me coffee, and mighty be upon. And mighty be upon. And mighty be upon. It's all and glad, but tonight that we shall. God, let that be your happiness.
All right. So that's the part everybody can enjoy. So that's the only part of the national anthem that even the babies in elementary schools, they know how to sing that part of it. But let me say this. Kudos to the old timer, because the old timer play on Saturday and play on Sunday. So imagine to have the old people playing on both days. You have few of the old timer players, they were already suffering from fatigue. Some of them couldn't show up for the game because they are not young anymore. They can play 2 games in a row. And those guys who step in, I want to say to Adebayo, yeah, he was good to step in. Mario, Nucci, all of those that play, congratulations, man. To play on Saturday and on Sunday to rise up with the young people and come from that game 3-3. Congratulations. And congratulations to Indiana Lone Star. Indiana Lone Star started their second team. And I think they were a little complacent when they had the first goal. They felt it was over. And when the coach realized it later on, in the second half, it started to post some of his first team players. By that time, it was already a little messy. Everybody have to fight for it now. But it was a good game. At least the split was okay, 3-3. The holiday went very well. Everybody was so happy. Community came up. And we have few people from the community who we interviewed. We interviewed the president. The president gave his Independent Day message as well. But before we can hear from the president, I want to say to all of you in the Liberian community, on Saturday, August 2nd, the Indiana Lone Star will be going against Confident. And this game is a semi-final game. Please, my people, we expect when the young people go to final before the community go and support. Please. We expect that everybody of the Liberian community go to this semi-final to support your team. Because if possible, it might come a time where they might not even go to the final. It's by the grace and by the commitments of the young people to drive from all the way Ohio 3 hours to come for some of these games. So we are calling on the administration. These people can be on your wings, and you're calling another arm of the Liberian Association of Indiana, and they're playing games, and you don't go there. We don't see the president there. We don't see the vice president there. We don't see all the people who can show up for the finals. Usually when we go to final, then we see everybody there ready to celebrate. Oh, yo. But in these semi-finals games, these are the time you motivate your team. We are calling on the community. Please, my people, please show up. It's going to be on this Saturday, August the 2nd, 2025 at 6 o'clock p.m. And some of you who don't have the flyer, the address is 5616 South 700 East, Western Indiana, 46075. Please show up and support your team. The young people, they are in need of you now. They need your support. And when you come in, don't just come because you want to see the team play and who will win. And in fact, why they didn't kick the ball away, why they didn't do it the other way. Come with an intention of supporting your team financially, morally, and any other way you take and support the team. Stop by the CVS on the road. Stop by the Walmart. Get a $5 ice or one sack of water or just 12 pack of Gatorade or soda or whatever you think the team would need at the time when they are playing. Your little meaning donation will be highly appreciated. So we are calling on all of you, please show up and support the Indiana Lone Star. All right. So you all know this gone Independence Day celebration, July 26th. It's the Packers Boyas administration founder July 26th celebration as president and vice president of the Librarian Association of Indiana. It says something else happened. But according to the Constitution of the Librarian Association of Indiana, both the president and the vice president can go for only 3 years. The tenure is 3 years. But they can also go for 2 terms. In this case, as it stands, Mr. Parker and Mr. Boya, they celebrated the last July 26th celebration. And it was beautiful. I know I went at the ball, but I was told that Mr. Parker gave some highlights of his administration achievements. And I want to say a very big congratulations to my sister, Blamey. She was the orator of the Independence Day celebration during the ball. Blaming. And the community, Mr. Parker presented a website to the community, and the website would display. Some of you who never saw that website, go back and take a look. It's unique. It has everything you need in that website. You can fill out your membership form right there. You can pay your membership dues right there. And it has some very useful tools. You can log on any site in Labrador that is in there, and it has fast, efficient, and some meaningful information you will need to know. Some of you who don't know about the organization constitution, you'll love to have a copy in there. When you log in, you'll see a copy of that as well. I think, I don't know if the website is at the final stages of it yet, but I still see that they are still doing some work on there. When you go there, you see that some work is still ongoing. But if you don't know, you can just look for LIB, stands for Liberia. Then the A is LIBA. The A stands for Association. Then the IN stands for Indiana. Then @org. That's the website. So it's easy. Let me see if I can pull a gist of it on the screen so you can see when you're navigating how easy it is to navigate when you get to the website. So I just doing this because I want some of you who don't know about it and just move into the community. You can have a way of going through and see. I want to say to the Packers and Boya, thank you and congratulations for at least bringing this out in your final terms. So let me pull this up so you can see that. All right, some of you who can see it, this is how the website look like here. I don't know if I can see it. Okay, this is how the website look like here right now. All right. So if you can see it, this is how the website look like. When you log on, you see it like this. Then if you go down, you can navigate your way to wherever you want to go on this website here. So when you log on, you can decide to go and scroll through. You will see the president, you will see programs and activities of the association. You see the vice president. If you go all the way down, you see the brief history of Liberia, the Liberia map. And when you come all the way down, you see you have contact information. Those of you who want to fill up membership form, if you want to pay for anything up here, you see here, you have pay. You can click on here. You're going to open up to you like this. I see you. If you want to pay, choose Zelle, through Cash App, through Venmo, through whatever media you want to pay through. You got it right here as well. Then membership. When you go on a membership, you click on membership. You see the membership form going to open up to you. You can put in all of the membership information here. When you complete the membership information, you just hit submit. And when you hit submit, this is going to go to somebody within the association, I assume, who going to be in charge of these. And that person going to save it in the archives. Then when you go to the executives, when you click on the executives, you will see here they have Mr. Julius Parker, President 2022 to present. Then you will see Mr. Richard Boya. Then you see the General Secretary position is vacant. You see Financial Secretary Fatima Famule, Horty Palmer, Parliamentarian. Then when you go here to former presidents, you see all the former president of the Liberian Association of Indiana. This is a good thing. It's educative. You can go there and learn about who all have led this community in the past. We see there all the former president. Their pictures are all here. When you go to former vice president, you will see the pictures are not here because, as I stated, this is still ongoing. I assume they're still working on this. So you see, you got Mr. Rufus Tati. Then Rufus Tati served as vice president from 2023 to 2025. Let me say 2023 and 2005, 2003, 2005. Sorry. So now followed by the rest of the crew here. But when you go on here to where you find Kumasanga and Abel Kate, the reason why you see that both names here is because it was on Arvin Pennon's administration. It was from 2017 to 2019. Abel Gate was the vice president elect, and later on when he stepped aside, you have Kumasanga came and she succeeded him and she ended the tenure. So that's why you had both of them on there. So go on, log on, and see some of the things you would love to know about the association. If you click on the constitutions here, you see you have a current constitution that you can browse through and help yourself. And as you go on, so it will be a good thing to log on to this website and know about the organization and know everything you need to know. So that's just it for now. All right, so let's come back to it here again. To all of you who watching us here, I want to say thank you to all of you who join us here today. We are truly excited that you join us. So let's go back and play the voice of the president of the Liberian Association of Indiana, Mr. Julius Parker, as he celebrates his last park activity as president of the Liberian Association of Indiana. So take a listen.
Right here. Yeah, that's the president Independent Day message. So we have the president of the Liberian community. He's here right now. So give us just few seconds so we can get everything connected, and we talk to the president of the Liberian community. Last night was the board. The president gave his both Independent Day message and his essay message, because this is the president's last Independent Day as president of the Liberian community. Coming next year, of us, but he'll be celebrating as just regular member of the Liberian community. So those of you following us from wherever, Mr. Julius Parker is here, and he's the president of the Liberian community of Indiana. And today is the Independence Day celebration. You can see around here, we have all the Liberians in Indiana. Some of them here, people all back there playing soccer, as you can see everywhere. So we have the president here. Let's hear from the president. President, give us his message as we celebrate our 178th anniversary as Liberians. So, Mr. President, the mic is all yours.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Logan. Again, my name is Julius Parker. I'm the president of the Liberian Association right here in Indiana. Well, as you all know, we are celebrating the Liberian Association. Well, let's just say the entire Liberian community is celebrating the independence of the Republic of Liberia. Liberia turns 178 years old. And so Liberia, just like all Liberians all over the world, we here residing in the state of Indiana, we have come together to celebrate this historic day, because this is a monumental day for all Liberians. And so, as you can see, as you saw shortly, we have people from all over Indianapolis, the state of Indianapolis, and maybe beyond, because the park is actually packed today. And so we are all here jubilating, having quality time, just merrymaking, fellowshipping, you name it. And so, again, I want to call on all Liberians. Let us unite, because there's a saying that says, together we stand,
divided we fall.
Divided we fall. And so let us use this day, this independence celebration, to come together. And because come what may, Liberia is our common denominator. And so let us celebrate the pride of Liberia as Liberians, irrespective of our religious, political, or ethnic differences. Let us come together and celebrate Mama Liberia. And so, everyone, as you can see, we have vendors out here. We have, matter of fact, later on we're going to have sporting activities. We're going to have the Indiana Lone Star, no, not the Indian, but we're going to have the Golden Agers meeting the Indiana Old-Timer Soccer Sporting Club. And then the winner from that match will be facing the Indy Lone Star. So if you're out there, come, let us all celebrate. Let us cheer our respective teams to victory. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I can't say much because I am overjoyed. We started this celebration yesterday. We had an independence ball, and that the ball was well attended, and everything was done to satisfaction. And today we are climaxing it with this park activity. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still out there, if you're still trying to make your way, hurry up and come, because we have we have a lot of things going on here. Some delicious food, and we have, people brought a lot of things. So I can't even name everything. So, but just come out. Let us all celebrate. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing every one of you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
There you go. That's the president of the Liberian community, Mr. Julius Parker. So, as I stated, the park activities, it was well attended. We had people from everywhere came to celebrate. Some people from South Bend, some people from Nobleville. They were all at the park. And the president gave his I can say his party message, because after this he will not be president at the park again. And followed by his wife, the first lady, Mrs. Sonny Rena Parker. She also gave her final Independent Day message as the first lady of the Liberian community, because after this activity, she will be exiting to as first lady of the community. So take a listen.
In this corner, Mrs. Sonny Rena Parker, and she's here. So, so we're gonna hear from the first lady. First lady gonna give us her holiday message here. But the first lady will grab you on where? No, I see it. Any message for your people? Holiday message.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning around the world. We are live from Indianapolis, Indiana. We are celebrating our 26th. My message out there to everyone around the globe: peace, unity, prosperity. Let us all work together that one day we can go home and be, happy as we are in a strange land. Thank you. Happy Independence Day.
Thank you so much. And that was the voice of the first lady of the.
So that was the voice of the first lady of the Liberian community of Indiana. So very short, very sweet. And let's hear from the board chairperson, Mr. Bob.
Honorable board chair, let's hear from you first before you start with the jump here. We want to know this Independent Day here. What is your message to the Liberian community? And your message to every Liberians outside of Indiana as the board chairperson. What can you say to those following us right now?
My message is unity. It's unity. Try to find it in yourself. Anyone you have problem with or had problem with, find a way to reach out to them. Even if you're not successful, try it over and over and over and over again. Because we're all Liberians. So eventually, it will crack and it will be all right. So that's my message to everybody. Reconcile no matter how long it takes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's the voice of the.
And that's the voice of the current board chairperson of the Liberian Association of Indiana, Mr. Vanny Camo. And while we're there, we also interview the current youth chairperson, Mr. Peter Howard, since he took over from Bernice Alpha. So let's hear from Mr. Peter Howard.
From everybody else up there. So don't forget, we got Mr. Peter Howard here. So Mr. Peter Howard, let's hear from you as a youth chairperson of this community.
So this is my first year as youth chair, and I'm happy for the opportunity, and I'm urging all Liberians out there to come on the park. We have amazing food, we have amazing activities for the kids too. We have a soccer match going to be playing. So drive and come and have fun. We need to make it bigger than Minnesota. I know we cannot top that, but we can go closer to that. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter Howard. So this is
So that's the youth chairperson, Mr. Peter Howard. And, we went cross-section of the community. We went to the old timer, and we also asked the assistant coach for his Independent Day message.
Natania, he's chilling right now. He's still recovering. Hold on. We got a year for you today. That year for Nat. Go ahead, Nat. Let's hear your independent message.
Well, I'm still on the bench, but happy to be here today. As Liberia turned 78 plus 1 day. This is 1 day.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be out today. I'm glad I'm proud to be a Liberian. Anywhere I go, no matter what nationality I host, I am a Liberian. Thank you, and thank you guys. Let's have a peaceful celebration and enjoy ourselves.
Thank you so much. This is the assistant coach.
All right, that's the assistant coach of the Indiana Old Timer, Natania. And we went to business people as well. So let's hear from the Crown Ambassador, the man who have the Chiei Foundation.
The Honorable Crown Zion Glad Chiei. Now we have the ambassador here. We have to talk to the ambassador. Don't buy it. I got the ambassador. I got to pull on him. The ambassador, they can just sit down right there as the ambassador speak to us today. Honorable Ambassador, today is our Independent Day. What's your independent message for the people of Magibi County, the people of Indianapolis, as well as South Bend that you want to live before?
Thank you, Mr. Logan. So excited to be on your platform. I want to take this time to appreciate each and everyone for coming. And let's make this day a success. Let us have fun. Let's keep the community together because we all need one another. And also to our people back home, we wish them the best. We want our people to be together. The violence is too much in our country. We pray that our leader will be able to step out to what we elect them for, to be able to cater to the citizens' needs and wants. So once again, happy independence to each and everyone in Indianapolis, Indiana, and outside of Indiana also as well. So thank you again for allowing me on your platform, Mr. Logan.
All right, so this is the crime.
That's the voice of the crime ambassador, Honorable Zion Glad Cheyi, the CEO, the founder of the Cheyi Hope Foundation in Liberia. He's impacting lives. He make meaningful donations during all of the holidays in Liberia. So we also went as well and talked to another business person who ships to Liberia by the name of Mr. George Green.
If I can give me special interview.
Liberia, you may say.
In you, I need our policy. This is
Mr. Green, one of the pioneers of the Liberian community of Indiana, and today we are here celebrating at the 62nd Park. And usually we do our own differently. Normally people celebrate on the 26th day. We celebrate our own the day after the 26th. Because on the 26th day is when we have our ball, and we don't want to miss the park activity with the ball activity, because when people leave the park, they are so exhausted. Some people go straight home. So last night was the ball, and today we are here at the park. Mr. Green, you have people following us now. Tell us what this 26 meant to you and how you encourage the Liberian people to come out in their numbers and celebrate their country Independence Day.
Oh, my brother, thank you. I'm George Green. The 26 meant a whole lot to me. My country is 178th anniversary, Liberia. Though we say we're not developed, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
We get peace now, so that's the most important thing. We have peace. So that's why it's very important. But we are encouraging all Liberians, especially Liberian Indiana, to come to the park. We got the park activity that started, as Mr. Logan said. We do it on a Saturday and Sunday. We celebrate in the park. But it is good for Liberians. We are come in this country. We come to see how people come to Logan, and we see development. We carry back, we be hustle, but I will touch more politics.
Yeah, touch more politics.
Touch more politics. It's not encouraging, but especially for tomorrow, we shape, we do shape and other things. We complain about it. Our goods go to Liberia. It's too exorbitant. The tariff is too much for us. So as the Liberian government to try to work on the tariff, so we send things back to our people. If we send things back, we create jobs for our people.
You go, Mr. Green.
Little barrel that we can send. A job creation for the people. So as the Liberian government, that they will try and work on the tariff so that we send things back home, so we are alleviating the hard time for our people. Because our people need jobs. Instead of government is in a position to hire everybody, we are here in America. God bless us to get all the fast and true to help our people back home.
So, Mr. Green, I saw on Facebook following the July 26th celebration.
All right, so that was Mr. George Green. You know, he asked the Liberian government, the tariff is too hard. When you ship stuff, it's so hard. Imagine if you're going to sell it, if you pay all that money, you're going to sell it exorbitantly as well as it stated. So while we were touring the park and doing our recording, we ran into Mr. Jan Volule.
So, and tell you, he wrote in this Liberian community because he's one of the pioneers living in this community. So, sticking still. Our brother microphone shortly and talk to our brother Honorable Jan Volule. He about to give his message to you as he listens to the president. Mr. Volule, I'm here for you. What's your message to Liberians all around in the diaspora?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Logan, for this platform. First of all, I want to give that to you. My name is Jan Volule. As residents of Indiana, specifically in the Indianapolis area.
They're representing Nima County as well.
Y'all go to Nima County, y'all see it. It's right there. So I'm very much grateful to be a resident of this community here. This community has been good to me. I've been in the U.S. for about 15 years. 10 of those years been in this community here in Indiana. And I want to say the community have built me to be the man I am in the United States today. And I'm grateful for that. You know, my message for this July 26, as you all can see, Liberia have been through a lot. And what define Liberia is our resiliency. Liberians are resilient people. We have been through a lot of things in the world, and because of our resilience, we're still holding on together. So finding ourselves in this part of this world in Indiana, we want to ask all Liberians to put aside all of their differences, to unite for the common good of our future. You know, because the foundation we own today, our forefather built a foundation, so we need to make the foundation very stronger for the generation before us. So we need, I'm asking all Liberians to always put aside personal differences and look at the broader community for unities. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Volule. So, Mr. Volule.
All right, so that was the voice of Mr. Jan Volule. And we also ran into our outgoing financial secretary, Miss Fatima Fambule, and she was able to give her July 26th message, her final July 26th message.
It's almost like an essay speech as well. So let's hear from you, Fatima Fambule.
Yes, everyone.
As you essay the position as financial secretary, you want to come this way and let us know?
Yes, yes.
You say, I think. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Yes, hi everyone. Of course, you all, those of you who don't know me, I'm Fatima Fambule, the financial secretary. This is pretty much our last event, other than the July event. But I want to say thank you to the community, right? I want to say thank you to everyone, regardless of whether or not you supported this administration or not. But just you being part of this community, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to those that came out last night. You know, if you weren't there last night, the website was launched, so you know it's posted in the chat room. You know, also most of all, I want to say thank you to those that served in this administration, that provided that time, that service, that resources. I want to tell all those people thank you in some way, somehow, that contributed to this administration. Now, it is my last year, and this is something that I didn't, I was not expecting to be, to be financial secretary, but in honor of the latest I made sure to keep that going, to finish. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. And anything, the criticism, the support, I appreciated it all, because that's what makes somebody better, you know. So thank you, and see you in the community. All right.
Thank you so much. So that was it.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the financial secretary, her final message to the community as she exits the position as financial secretary. And we have other people here we ran into, but due to time, it's 8:31. Though we started very late, but we've been here for an hour and 9 minutes. We can play everything. Yeah, I still want to play, but we cannot play everything. But we just came to throw some light on what's happening in the community. We'll come back here to talk something different. But I want to say to the Packers Boyas administration again, congratulations. You guys play your part. I know sometimes if anybody watching the show, you're a kid, sorry for my French, sometimes I can be a pain in the ass. I know that one for real. Put you guys up here. I scrutinize you people. I show some of your weaknesses. And I also make some meaningful recommendations that we all could use to build this community together. And you did what you had to do. You play your part. History will remember you for what you did. And I remember when Mr. Parker's, I first talked to him, and I said these words to him. I said, now that you are elected, remember that your popularity will start to diminish. Once you are elected and after inauguration, your rating will start to drop. It's you who will put your rating back to where you want it to be. So the public going to be the judge. From the 3 years, Mr. Parker and Mr. Boya, what they have done for the community, if the community is satisfied with their performance over the 3 years period, the community going to judge them. The community going to tell them thank you. The community going to say what they had to say. But for me, in the look, I want to say it was an amazing 3 years working alongside Mr. Parker, sending some sharp arrows every time I sit up here in the Boya's administration, pushing them to the wall, putting fire on their feet for them to move. And they did what they had to do. And they were able to launch the website at least few days before the exit. Whether it was completed or not, at least people will say that Ono Parker administration, he finally launched that website. Because anybody else who could have taken power was just going to launch it in the first 2 months, and that person is going to carry the glory. But again, I want to say to all of you in the community, thank you for working along for the past 3 years. And we'll look forward to see whoever person going to come later on to become the next president of this community. And when we come here on Thursday, we will be giving some characteristics of the leader that this community is truly seeking now. The community at this point in time in 2025 will be looking for a certain kind of leader, and we'll be discussing that leader on here. So if some of you who have the opportunity to go and vote, look for some of those or some of these qualities that we're going to talk about here. We'll be looking for someone who is family oriented, someone who is innovative, someone who is far-sighted, someone who is God-fearing, someone who can think beyond. So we'll give all of the characteristics here when we come back. We want people who think outside the box. Yeah, far too long. It's like we just keep playing the same mat. We need someone who will have some innovation, someone who can think differently. Because Albert Einstein says doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is a sign of insanity. And I know we are not crazy people in this community. When I look around me, many days I go out, I see the community is rich. We have doctors. We have nurses. We have agriculturists. We have administrators. We have plumbers. We have engineers. We're not short of anything. But then why? We are stagnated. It's because of one reason. That's why when you take some of the late Miles Monroe book, and what he's talking about characteristics of leaders, and he got another book talk about how to become a leader. He said one key thing in one of those books, and he said, it is the thinking of the person that makes him see circumstances different. It's not anything. It's not having PhD. PhD doesn't make you a leader. Everyone is born to lead, but you are born to lead in an era of gifting. And what that means, when you read that book, it says that from the day we're created to dominate. And in how much you dominate, sonny, you are a leader. the first place your leadership starts from is in your home. If you are a bigger brother, you have a little sister, automatically you are a leader. And I remember just a few days ago when I took my son because I registered him for this leadership seminar at CLD, the Center for Leadership Development. And those were the same thing they made mention on. If you have one person beneath you, your little sister or your little brother, you are a leader. You have to lead them in a direction that motivates them. So we will need a leader in this community who motivates others. Because for people to follow you, it's not by how you talk, though. It's motivation. It's motivation. So inspiring people is one of the hallmark of any good leaders. You have to inspire people. You have to give people reason. You have to have a clearer vision. Because most time when we run into these things, we find leaders who will just explain to us in a ambiguous thing. Just tell us some of the big things. Oh, when I become this, I'll be this. I'll become this, I'll do this. I'll become this, I'll do this. Now, in the final analysis, when a person get to that position, they are clueless. They are clueless. Now they leave you now in oblivion. They say, okay, go decide for yourself. So this time around, in this Liberian community, we need to think far beyond. We got to think about who are we entrusting with our trust now, because it's about trust issue. To put someone over you that your children are going to call your president, your children are going to call your vice president, those people should live an exemplary life that yourself should be proud of, to say this person is my president or my vice president. So the time have come again. And as I stated, we're going to come back here to talk about. We'll talk about that. We'll show more light on that. And I will encourage anybody in the community who fits the requirements to contest for the presidency, don't shy away. Get into it. Find a team around you who will help you to succeed. Because we need people who can mentor. Mentoring is what we are lacking in most Liberian communities. Most Liberian leaders, they always want you to point at them. Everyone look up to me, but they never mentor anybody. Now, if we leaders, Liberian leaders, are leaving the stage, we have no one to take over. All we have is a vacancy that no one can put their foot into that shoes, because we never mentor anyone to come after us. So mentoring is key. And we are lacking that in most Liberian community, not just Indiana, even in the great Liberia. You will find political leaders, we always want to be called political leaders, but they do not mentor anybody to say, okay, tomorrow if I'm leaving, this person is capable of replacing me. It's like to our job site. We don't care to train anybody, because first of all, we think when we train someone to become like me, the next thing that person will take my position. But when forgetting to know that we might fall sick, we might go to bed one day, God say, oh, well, your time over. So we'll come back on Thursday. Thursday, we're going to go straight into our local community politics. Today, we're not politics. Today, we're going to throw some light on the Independence Day celebration, and we did that successfully. So let me let you know again, August is coming. Don't forget, August is coming. So August, those of you who don't know, we have this big tournament coming up. Big tournament coming up. So it is the Indiana Lone Star Super Cup scheduled to take place at the 62nd Park. So it's going to be Indy Lone Star against the Cameroonian team. That will be on August 23rd. at 2 o'clock p.m., 2:30 p.m., August 23rd. Then from there, we have the big one, the Golden Age versus Lotto FC. That's going to be on August 23rd too, but it's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Then after that, on Sunday, we're going to play the Thunder. So the game to watch up for is this game here. Golden Age will be going against the Indiana Old Timer, and that's going to be on the 23rd of August at 5:30 p.m. So come prepare. And don't forget the game that has the this Cameroonian too and Indiana Lone Star going to be a beautiful game. So come up. So it's going to be a knockout stage. The B2, you pack your bag, you go home. And it's finally going to be on Sunday. Please, Liberian community, we're begging you, come out and support. The Lone Star will be playing this Saturday. This Saturday, come and support. So until we meet again, we want to say thank you for being here. Thanks to all of those who came on, went out, stay on. As I stated, we are not blaming all of our people for not coming on the way they used to. The love and the support they have shown us is so overwhelming. But we've been having some other tight schedule. That's why we have not been up here as usual. So we're going to be back again. And don't forget, we'll be back here on Thursday. On Thursday, we'll come back. We'll talk about leadership. We'll talk about some of the leaders that the Liberian community need. And at this crucial time, going to the next election in this community, we'll talk about those people and the leadership quality you should be looking up for if you ever decide to vote, and people who will be coming out to campaign. And there will be some pointed questions, and we encourage all candidates probably to make yourself available. Don't shy away and just sneak your way through the presidency. Sit down on an open platform and answer some questions. So until we meet again, we want to say thank you so much for being here. And it was a pleasing pleasure being here to serve you as usual. So don't forget, we see you again on Thursday. Good night and bye.